winning edge you need to make money in crypto. That's what I'm going to be talking about in this video.
Protect your privacy and your freedom. Use a VPN. Discount code for NordVPN in the description below with a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Let's take a look at this. This is the Bitcoin price chart, going all the way back to when it was first listed on CoinMarketCap, $144, April 30th, 2013, and currently, at the time of recording, $7,679.87. This is the dollar versus gold. You can see here, in about September the 11th, 5th of September 2011, gold reached a price of $1,916.14, and it hasn't recovered that price. However, it's going up and up and up, and what we have is this very long-term, long-range saucer pattern. Sorry, cup pattern. And then what's likely, if it plays true to that, is you get a retracement, and then boom, off it goes. And this is gold against the euro. And it had an all-time high of 1384 euros, October 2012, and in August 2011, it was about 1369, and it is at all-time highs currently, over 1600 euros for an ounce of gold. This is gold against the pound. Same time frame, August 2011, it was at 1196, and now it's at 1379 at all-time highs, and that's the case in all the major currencies against gold, apart from the US dollar. All the other currencies, gold has exceeded its all-time highs. But which one should you get? Gold or Bitcoin? And why? Should you get one or both? This is the US national debt clock. You can see it's just ticking up. The US national debt is 24.7 trillion and going up as I'm speaking. So that's what I'm going to be looking at. Please, in this video, please subscribe, like, upvote, comment. Please comment. Your comments are what keep me going. I really, really appreciate them. Follow me on Twitter at cryptorichYT and join my Telegram announcement channel, cryptorich official. Links in the description below. So the idea for this video came from this newsletter from TOKENMETRICS. Now I'm registered with TOKENMETRICS. I have an affiliate code in the description below. And if you decide to use TOKENMETRICS, you get a 14-day free trial. And what they do is they specialize in using all kinds of data to underpin their investment research using professional analysts, analytics, and artificial intelligence. So you could sign up using my link. You get a discount if you use my link. Plus, you get your own link that you can pass on to other people that gives you a discount. And that there is a 14-day free trial, and you can check it out for yourself. And one of the things that they do is that they tell you all about 30-day crypto price predictions plus longer-term predictions. A few days ago, I got this letter from TOKENMETRICS as one of their premium subscribers to their service. And what this letter covers, and what I'm going to go through, is whether or not you should invest in Bitcoin or in gold during a recession. And we're going to look at gold's performance during the 2008 recession, gold's performance in 2020, and crypto's performance in 2020 versus gold. Now, at the time of writing this letter, over 2 million people have been infected with the coronavirus, and life has been turned upside down for hundreds and millions of people all over the world. Billions, in fact, if we include China and India. Now, what we have is that gold has become the focus of investors as a haven during turbulent times. Whenever there's war or any sort of economic crisis, investors turn to gold. But now what we have also are cryptocurrencies. We now have Bitcoin, which has many advantages over gold, and some disadvantages too. So what we're going to look at, what this newsletter looks at, is whether gold and cryptocurrencies are worth investing under the current circumstances with these lockdowns. So this is a chart of the gold ETF during the last recession, 2007 to 2009. And you can see how gold went up. This is the blue line for gold. Relative to the Dow Jones and the S&P 500, they went down. So they're inversely correlated. Now, as the price of gold rose even further, even as the economy recovered. Now, let's have a look at the performance of gold in 2020. Now, the blue line is gold. This orange line is Bitcoin. This is the S&P 500 in red and the Dow Jones index in purple. And you can see gold has remained pretty stable. Bitcoin's taken a dip but has been recovering. The markets have been going down, but they've been recovering thanks to the money printing by the Federal Reserve. Now, why does the price of gold rise during the recession? Well, fear and greed and scarcity. So, in an economic recession, governments will stimulate the economy by printing money. The purchasing power of papers with pictures of dead presidents on them changes all the time. However, despite the efforts of medieval alchemists, no one has yet figured out how to create gold without digging it out of the ground. Also, short of nuclear explosions, I think, as well. In other words, the gold supply is inherently limited. There is a limited supply. So during an economic downturn, investors panic about the turmoil in the markets. Now, another way of looking at it, it isn't that gold has gone up in value. It's that paper, fiat currencies, the dollar, the pound, the euro, because of the increased supply, they have gone down in value. So what investors do is they sell assets that are not directly linked to purchasing power to buy assets with real purchasing power. As a hedge against inflation, gold doesn't work well. Long term, the average annual returns of the stock market outperform gold. But its inverse correlation during economic downturns is a means of preserving wealth. So it doesn't make you rich, it stops you from losing money. As one piece of a diversified portfolio, gold is a reasonable diversifier. As economic conditions deteriorate, the price of gold usually rises. And gold, as a commodity, is not tied to anything else. It is the original money. Crypto's performance in 2020 versus gold. Now, when stocks dived, the top three major cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, ETH, and Ripple, all experienced significant price drops. But if we add Paxos Gold to the charts, you see it was not affected at all by the flight to liquidity. Now, Paxos Gold is a tokenized gold token. Now, Paxos Gold is a token that's backed by gold. So I think one token is worth the price of 1 ounce of gold. Not all cryptocurrencies are alike, and not all cryptocurrencies will respond the same way to market pressure. Now, Bitcoin wasn't around in 2008, but it was invented by Satoshi Nakamoto as a reaction to 2008. Now, it may be that Bitcoin has a market function similar to safe haven commodities like gold and also silver. This article doesn't talk about, and I'm not going to talk about in this video. Just subscribe, comment, like, because at some point I will be talking about silver. By design, Bitcoin is not intended to be used as a foundation on which developers can build platforms or enterprises, the way that Ethereum or Komodo are, right? It is a decentralized form of money. It's more likely to operate independently of extensive market pressure. In contrast, Ethereum is more likely to follow market trends because it is a platform that allows developers to build products based on smart contracts. Now, if those projects are suffering because of the recession, then Ethereum will also suffer. Ripple's XRP as a payment-centric digital asset currently has the third largest market cap in the cryptocurrency industry. Unlike Bitcoin and Ethereum, Ripple is used for the frictionless transfer of financial assets. Compared with other digital assets, it acts as a medium of exchange. Now, since the function of XRP is beyond the scope of the mainstream market, XRP will undoubtedly operate independently in the event of an economic recession. So Bitcoin and Ripple are independent of what's happening in the legacy markets. But Ethereum isn't, because you have many companies using cryptocurrencies, using Ethereum's platform to build projects on Ethereum's blockchain that operate in the real world. Now, Arca Fund's Chief Investment Officer Jeff Dorman believes that digital assets such as cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin will not be severely affected. In the field of digital assets, cash flow does not have any attachments. In many cases, even without customers, it is not related to sales. Cryptocurrency is the third part of the capital structure. It is a requirement for future services or customer growth needs, and it will not slow down during the recession. Jeff emphasized that the sale of digital assets is mainly a means of buying back at a lower price, not necessarily a sell-off. So a lot of crypto traders and investors will sell when the price of cryptos are high and then buy in the dips. The reason why high-end stocks are sold is that they are overvalued in expected returns, and after a decade of artificial comfort, investors gave up some efforts. At the same time, most of the digital assets are sold by people and they believe they can repurchase them for less. So that's slightly different why people buy and sell stocks and shares compared to why they buy and sell cryptocurrencies. In conclusion, coronavirus is still spreading and there is no turning point in the epidemic. In some countries may in the next few more weeks coming out of lockdown, but we don't know how it's going to be, if it's going to come back or not, and they're going to get locked down. Needless to say that the economy, the global economy, has taken a big, big hit, and it's going to take a long, long time before we recover. As a rational investor, it suggests here, you should buy assets such as gold that have real purchasing powers. In the long run, crypto is bullish, which is beyond doubt. In the short run, whether the cryptocurrency can break free of the stock market and become an option for you to avoid risks, we still do not know. What we do know, in uncertain times, gold has stood the test of time. That's why we've done a thorough review of Paxos Gold, a gold-backed regulated cryptocurrency. Now, if you go, we will email our in-depth report on PaxG this month. Be on the lookout for it. And they've done a rating on Paxos Gold, and I've had the Paxos Gold newsletter. So if you want to have a look at that, do your own research, register with TOKENMETRICS, use my affiliate link for an additional discount, and there's a 14-day free trial. And then you can check out Paxos Gold, plus also lots and lots of other coins and tokens that TOKENMETRICS does assessment on, fundamental and technical. But let me know, what do you think? I'm pretty certain, I'm pretty confident gold is going to perform really well in the next few months and years to come. I also think Bitcoin is going to perform pretty well in the next few months and years to come. We have a halving coming on, so the supply is going to diminish and the demand is going to get higher as more and more people discover cryptocurrencies and they look for safe havens from the inflation caused by the money printing by governments. Now, one thing that this article doesn't cover is the scarcity of supply of actual physical gold and physical silver. Now, I've not done my due diligence with Pax Gold. I'm going to reach out to them, see if I can get an interview with one of them, so you should subscribe and hit the notification bell and comment and upvote so you don't miss that. But I know in the UK it's incredibly difficult to get any physical gold or silver. Jewelry stores are closed, bullion dealers don't have any supplies, they're not selling. What Bitcoin has compared to gold and silver is that it's accessible. You can pretty much go online and buy some Bitcoin from a number of exchanges. So in that way, it's available in a way that gold and silver aren't. Anyway, let me know what you think. Comments, votes, all that business. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Telegram, share this video, and between now and I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with Bitcoin profits and gold and silver profits. This is cryptorich signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.
Experts predict in 7 years, 10% of the world's economy will be in crypto-based assets. TOKENMETRICS uses AI to find invisible patterns in data to help you invest and trade in crypto. We give you AI and access to crypto experts at the best price.